Like the grid is perfect. 3 weeks out right now, and networking and being in the mix, being in the scene.
Yeah, it's coming together. That's still a lot of work left to do.
Everything that I need to do between now and Mexico, it's just, what did we get ourselves into?
Yeah, it's coming together. It's feeling good. Like the fact that I only learned this an hour ago and I'm already on them and it's like starting to feel good. I'm like, okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's feeling good. I'm excited. A lot of work. Still a lot of work left to do.
All right, guys, so we're like 3 weeks out right now before my first festival performance. Road to Utopia is on. And we are right now, I'm spending tons of time in DC. This is where I lock and load. This is where I prep and practice. And I'm here in the studio with Chris every day, every night. Come on in here. This is a green screen that we use for different photo shoots and things. This is kind of like a getting ready room. There's a big mirror here. This is where I change into looks for photo shoots and kind of like a storage room for us. So let's keep taking a look this way. Come on. This is actually a podcast room. So this is like where podcasting happens, lots of filming, recording. It's a great room. That's some of our photo lighting. The photo shoots here are absolutely insane. This is a very special room. This is where we eat and hydrate. And since we're here around the clock, we're just like in here quite often getting snacks and doing that stuff. I have 2 favorite rooms. So this is one of them. And this room is crazy. Right now we're practicing the CDJs. It's my first time, so I'm used to performing with my laptop and like a controller, a mixer, and those days are gone because I'm performing at a festival in 3 weeks and I'm gonna be performing on something very similar to this. So this is CDJs, so this is my USB. All of my music is right here and there, and then there's no laptop, this is my controller, this is the CDJs with my USB, so I'm learning this right now. This is also where Chris and I shoot content. Usually we're back here shooting it from this side so that we get the speakers, the lighting, and this is where all the magic happens. So this is like one of my favorite rooms on the planet right now. A lot of magic happens in this room. A restroom, because, you know, got to have that. That's an office there. And then this is my second favorite room. It's a very, like, I don't know, it might be my favorite, but this is the room where Chris and I produce music. So we use this screen up here as like a main screen, and then him and I will sit side by side. He'll have his laptop, I'll have mine. We have things on the screen, we're listening to music, creating, and just like coming up with ideas and going back and forth. And I'm like, no, change this. He's like, no, but I like this. And we're just collaborating. And this is where I come when I'm just talking to Chris late at night, and I'm like, this is a lot of work, but it's worth it. So I love this room so much. And then this is the main room. And oh my gosh, look who's on the screen. I swear that this is not like a cheap plug or promo. This is just what's on. We didn't plan to have this on, but yeah. This is the room where we have meetings. This is where we eat lunch and dinner. This is my mixer, my controller that I'm used to performing on. But as I said, I'm getting ready to upgrade to the CDJs. So this is where I spend my time now. So when the world doesn't see me and my family misses me and my friends, this is where I am every day and night with Chris, making our dreams come true. So right now in 3 weeks, I am gonna be performing on the main stage of an international music festival. But how did we get here? Let's rewind a little bit. The timeline for everything has been crazy fast. 6 months ago, I decided I want to learn how to DJ. Music has always been a huge part of my life. It had been something in the back of my mind for a while, but I finally was like, I want to learn. Who knows if I'll be good at it? Who knows if I'll even like it? I hit up my boy, DJ Chris Legend. He is a DJ, business owner, entrepreneur in DC. I've known him for years. And I was like, hey, I want to learn how to DJ and I'd love for you to teach me, to be the one who teaches me how. And he's like, yeah, come up to DC, spend 2 weeks with me in the studio, and then at the end of the 2 weeks, you're gonna be good. You're gonna have all of the foundations, all of the skills, you know, that you need to DJ. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So in September, 6 months ago, I head to DC. I spend the 2 weeks in the studio with Chris. I learn everything. I take to it really well. I love it. It's fun. I'm having fun with it. I immediately get my first DJ controller. And for the next 6 months, every day, I'm just like in the shadows, quietly working on my skills, just like refining everything. Just for me, just a passion project. Last month, February, I hit up Chris and I'm like, hey, I want to come back to the studio. Let's spend some time together. Let's start working on producing music. Let's collaborate. Let's vibe. He's like, yeah, come, let's do it. I'm on my flight to DC and I am waiting for the flight to take off. I'm scrolling through Instagram and on my feed pops up something. It says Utopia DJ Contest. Utopia is a music festival that happens every year in Isla Mujeres, Mexico. I've gone for many years. It's produced by one of my incredible, amazing friends, Jake Resnikow. And it has headline major DJs, Diplo, Joel Corey, LPGOB, the list goes on and on. And the DJ contest, you have to submit, I'm reading it, you have to submit a 30-minute mix. The mix will be voted on by the Utopia community, then there's a panel who votes on the mix, and the winner gets to perform at this year's 2024 Utopia Festival. I'm sitting there, waiting for my flight to take off, and I see this, and I go, I'm gonna do this. I'm entering. I just knew right away. I knew right away, I'm entering this DJ contest. I might be ready, I might not be ready, but I knew that I was gonna enter. I was gonna put myself out there and I was gonna do this. And that was kind of the moment that changed everything. That was the moment that has been the catalyst for everything that has followed. An opportunity came right to me as my flight's about to take off and I'm about to head to DC to work on this with Chris, just work on DJ stuff, and I saw it and I knew. And I said, I'm doing this, and from then on, it's been wild. I feel like I'm on a bullet train and everything is happening very fast. And so far it's been one wild ride. And then this song was acting whack too. Like, it was so weird. Whoa. This was acting really weird. Like, where is my, this is a whole different world record box. This song is off for sure. Look at this grid.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. 1, 2. It's supposed to be 1. Yep. 1.
That's it. So it wasn't Gaga. It was you. Do you see that, man? 12,000 views in a week. Baby, we doing it. We putting in the work. Oh my God. We are here in DC for the next 3 days. Chris comes to Miami on Wednesday. Miami Music Week. We're gonna do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully we survive. We're doing John Summit's party Wednesday, Gorgon City Thursday. Friday we might do a rest day. We'll see what pops up. Saturday, we're gonna go and shoot content. And then Sunday, we're gonna go to Elro and Hugel and who's this party, is it?
James Hyde.
And James Hype. So yeah, it's gonna be a week of meeting and working and shooting and networking and being in the mix, being in the scene, integrating ourselves into this crazy ass world. And we're gonna be working the whole time too. So getting prepped for the festival. Chris is gonna be working on his stuff. We're gonna be shooting in Miami and trying to work while rest, while being out. It's just like a lot to think about. And the closer that we get to next week in Miami and then everything that I need to do between now and Mexico, it's just, what did we get ourselves into? I announced myself to the world because I was like, this contest is about to come out and people are gonna have to vote and people are, you know, gonna have to know that I'm doing this if I'm putting myself out there for a contest. So I just kind of planned out, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna announce myself to the world. I'm gonna share it with my friends and family first, and then I'm gonna announce it to the world. And then the next day, this contest will be announced and people will have to vote for the contest. And it's just crazy to think that a month ago, this wasn't even a thing that I had shared with anyone before. Like a month ago, I was just at this point right now telling my friends and family, hey, by the way, I've been working on this, you know, thing. I've been working on music and producing and DJing and just like kind of like getting into it. And now a month later, I'm performing at a festival in 3 weeks. Like, that's crazy to me. It's crazy when you step out of your comfort zone and you believe in yourself and you put yourself out there, what can happen and how quickly it can happen. And I've always known that, but to see that put into action has been very motivating. It's been very fun. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming, sometimes it's a little scary, but overall I'm just like pumped and excited and focused. And I can't believe that it's all happening. It's all happening like so quickly, and I'm so grateful and thankful for it. And now we're in go mode. Like now, you know, I announced myself as a DJ. It was so widely and warmly received, and it felt so good to have everybody's support and to have everybody's back and to have everyone be like, Michael, this makes so much sense. Absolutely. We are here for you. We love you. This is amazing. Like, that support gave me that extra little bit of confidence that I needed to go for it. And then now I went for it and I entered the contest with like 30 contestants that everyone is so talented, and I won. I won the contest. I won this contest, and now I'm going to Mexico in 3 weeks to perform live at a festival with the likes of Sigala and LPG Obi and Sam Blackie and Kalina Sanders. It's just like, it's very humbling and it's very exciting. And this is the journey that I'm on right now. And yeah, this is the road to utopia.